I guess we can begin. We just can't do number 4 unless Anne is on.
All right, I'll text Ann maybe in the meantime.
Okay. So the first application is 34 Lawrence Farms Crossway, and Ken is on the line.
Yes,
Hi,
hi.
Ken. How are
Good
you?
evening. And also the owner, Melissa Kartzman, is
Hi.
here.
Hi, how are you?
There's-
How are you?
Good.
Hello.
Okay, so Ken, can you share your screen?
Sure. Could everyone see the Google Earth?
Yes.
So this is near Roaring Brook. Let's see. This doesn't seem to be. Sorry, I'm not able to get it larger now. Is that better? Is that a tiny image, or is that better?
No, it's good. We can
Good.
see.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
So,
looks good. Looks fine.
all right, it's hard to do. So Lawrence Crossway is over on the top, the driveway, and we're doing a 350 square foot addition on one floor, and another 350 up above in this corner here, which is the rear corner, and I guess on the right-hand side.
You're still on your title sheet.
I'm not on the Google Earth.
Yeah, we're seeing the title sheet right now.
You're kind of,
Okay.
your cursor's on top of a blank spot on the page.
Okay. Got it. All right, let's try to. I'm sharing this screen. So let's see. Thanks for letting me know. What do we see now?
The Google Earth.
The Google Earth.
You do see the Google Earth, and you didn't see this image before. It was just
Yeah, it was still the title sheet.
Oh, sorry. Okay. got
Okay,
it.
now it's good.
All right. Okay. So sorry. Lawrence Crossway is on the top. The driveway. This is the front of the house. We're doing an addition in this rear corner on the right-hand side. It's about 350 square feet on one floor, and at 2 floors, it's about 700 square feet. So it's right here in the rear of the house. Here are some of the neighbors. This is 31, so you don't see much of a house there from the street. 28 is what we see from the street. And let's see. This is 35. And it's Kerry Lane, and so it comes right into it. So one of the closer neighbors is on Kerry Lane.
Okay.
This is what the house looks like. So as you approach the house, the driveway is on the left, and it has this large one-story porch. So that's the front. We won't be affecting anything here. Here's the left side of the house where the garage is. And our addition is going to be behind here, which is the kitchen. Here's on the right side of the house. The front porch is on the left-hand side, and we'll be adding on to this area on the right side of the house. And This is the rear of the house. And over on the rear of the left side, we're removing this existing one-story porch. And we're going to put the addition right here. It's about the same width as the existing. It's going to come out about 6 feet further than that. We are going to try to match all sort of the casing and the siding, etc. Let's see. So now, go to drawings. Let's see. What's better. So. Could you see that title sheet once again?
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry about that. So here's the site plan, and it shows where the addition is going. So the rear corner. And it's the plan view. The first floor is going to be an office. And here's the second floor where this is the existing master bedroom. It's going to be like a master bedroom suite with the bath. Master bath here, and with the tub sort of in the bay.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the rear elevation. It shows the existing up above where that one-story porch is, and this shows the two-story addition to the left. Now, stop me if you have any questions. Right side. So this photo, there's the existing rear porch here,
Mm-hmm.
which we're removing, and we're putting the addition there. It's all on plane. And then this will be on the left side is where the garage is, but oh, that's right, Daisy, you wanted the full elevation, but you just see a peek of the addition, and there's a door, and there's the bay window up above.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I
Go
do
back to, could you go back to the second floor plan real quick?
sure.
Okay. Can you scroll up a little bit so we can see the whole floor plan? Yeah, I understand you don't have windows in front of the lavatories, but is there any way, did you explore putting a window between the shower and the vanity right there?
I think we did. We actually did look at that.
It feels a bit blank on the elevation, and not sure why you, if there's a reason why you wouldn't do it here to get more daylight.
I think I actually was the one who I think removed it, Ken, and my reason for removing it was because I wanted symmetry at either side of the vanity for towel bars. And so I wanted to have heated towel bars, outside of the shower to the right of the vanity. And then I wanted another one to the left of the WC.
Mm-hmm.
So if that elevation is then
It's the right side elevation. I'll show it to you.
the right elevation.
Right, so this is the existing right now, and this is the right side elevation.
Actually, that single window, we may consider, I don't know, making into a larger window if that helps.
This one here?
Yeah. because that is by my vanity. That's going to be by the makeup desk. And there's room to make that bigger. So if that helps eat up some of that blank space on that elevation, that would be.
Are you thinking a double window or?
Yeah, I could do a double window, or I could
So like the one below?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or a larger, I'm open.
Where is that? That's
I mean, I think that would help.
Yeah.
it's fairly well screened on the right side.
No, I know it's not a privacy concern, but right now, as you have it drawn,
Yep.
you couldn't really fit towel bars to the left of the toilet door. And it's kind of awkward to get to towel bars on the right of the shower door because it's around the corner of the door swing. So I don't know if that was really considered when you drew the plan. I mean, that toilet door looks like a minimum of like as small as you want to get for that door. And you couldn't really fit a towel bar behind the door swing. And then the door swing on the right for the shower, it's just an awkward way to get to a towel bar around the door.
You would just flip for the shower door. You just flip it, I think.
Right.
Although it becomes kind of tight when you between the vanity and the and the door.
No, right.
Kind of walking through that little spot, but you'd close the door, I guess.
Right. I mean, I definitely would try making a double window over in the vanity or the makeup area. I think more daylight is always better. Which way is north?
However, we have it's the rear faces south.
Hold on one second. That's right. It is rear facing, correct?
Okay.
I think we're just stuck with, it's these uses that don't allow windows, and you put them on an exterior wall and you get stuck.
Yeah. Ken, can you go back to the elevation?
Sure.
I think the double window will help. You'll have to draw it in though and come back.
Huh?
Well, because we need to.
Could I come back and draw it and come back in 30 minutes?
You want to see it?
It may not be 30 minutes if you could do it in less time.
Yeah, it's a quick one tonight.
Right. I
We
saw
only
that.
have a couple applicants.
So just to be clear, it would be a revision on the exterior. I'm assuming you don't care about how we revise the interior.
Correct, but we need to see it on the exterior.
Yes. Okay. So Ken, we'll take care of it. Okay.
I mean, maybe do you want to let him try to, like in the old way, copy and paste and see if we can approve it that way, or?
Sure.
Well, it's really a quick meeting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we only have 3 other applicants, so
Okay.
you could probably do it. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes we just have people sketch it in when we used to have in live meetings, so it does not have to be perfect.
Okay, so what is the
There's hand drawings that come to us.
Yeah.
Well, what it will be the process? I could revise this A202 and
If you can give us something quickly that the board can look at and approve it, and I'll be in the office tomorrow. If you can email it to me, and if it looks exactly to what you are showing us tonight, then we can approve it.
right, but the process of making the change tonight, and do I email it to you tonight to get back on the agenda, or?
You can get back on the Zoom and just show us at the end of the meeting tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't
then
have to, it could be rough.
And then
Okay.
follow up formally tomorrow with something more more worked out.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
All
guys.
right.
All right, so we'll go on to the next application and
Okay.
just come back on when you're ready and we'll call you back in.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
Thank
hopefully we won't be done by then.
you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Just-
You never
Hurry.
know.
Hurry.
All right.
Thanks. If you could stop sharing, Ken. Were those the only comments, board?
I think so. I'm guessing that it's going to look okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
All right. All right, so our next application is 75 North Greeley for a sign. I believe Sam is on.
Sam?
Sam? Hello, Sam?
Was he on before?
He just turned off his mic.
Hello, Sam?
No, he just,
He's there.
Yeah, he turned his mic on and off.
He might be having trouble. Do you want to turn your
Yeah.
video on so at least we know you're there?
He may have left the room for a minute or something.
Okay.
Hello?
Is this
There we
Sam?
go.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Hi, we can hear you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is Sam.
How are you?
Hi, we'd
Good.
love to see you though.
Sorry, no camera.
Are
Oh,
you
okay.
okay? So let me just pull up your plan. Hold on one second.
Mhm.
Is this North Greeley Avenue?
It is.
Okay.
It's the
Mhm.
I believe the
Oh, I
old
see it. GFIT.
The old real estate office, isn't it?
yeah.
Um,
All right. Can you see that, Paul?
William Ravis before.
Previous, yeah.
Can you see that?
yep, I can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna scroll down and wait, Sam, can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, so you do the talking and I'll just scroll down.
I don't know. It pretty much speaks for itself, I suppose. I just was going to put up a sign, as you can see, 96 inches wide, 30 inches high. I have a couple pictures going along with these that Signorano sent me of the neighboring businesses. There's the dimensions. There's Donna's to one side. And then I have the opportunity shop on the other. So it's going to be kind of similar to that sign, that the opportunity shop, and that it's going to be just black and white, plain, compared to Donna's, which is a little bit more quote unquote premium, according to Signorama.
Well, yeah. So it's an aluminum sign?
Mm-hmm.
Extrusion. And then the lettering is what?
I'm sorry.
Is the lettering vinyl on the sign or?
I believe so.
What's the 1 inch extrusion? Extrusion, is that the thickness of the sign, or I'm confused?
No, it says 0.04.
0.04, yeah.
Hand face.
Is that it? Is that the lettering?
It's pretty
The
small.
pan face?
No, I think that's the actual panel. It's about less than a 1/16 of an inch thick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure what the 1 inch extrusion is referring to.
I'm not entirely sure. I think it's in terms of how far it kind of pops outwards.
Right.
Probably referring to the aluminum frame is 1 inch tube.
Right. Okay, so I mean, at least it has some dimension, which is better than just a
It's
flimsy
completely
panel.
flat.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It seems
Um,
so thin for 93 inches, but I guess it depends on how it's attached.
I mean, Anne, do you think it needs a border or something?
Well, so just tell me the building is white.
Correct.
It's hard to tell. Will it be white against white?
Yeah, that picture was taken on a kind of cloudy, rainy day, but it is, it is like a whitish building. It's more white than it is gray. Let's put it that way.
Uh-huh. Well, just for your sake, you may want something, since it's such a thin
More
piece,
contrast.
you may want something so
Or-
it stands out a little more. I doubt, I mean, obviously you're putting on a clean white against, something that's seen some wear and tear, but you may want to have some thin border.
Mm-hmm.
Just for, I mean, if it was something that stuck out more, I would say no, but if it seems.
Yeah. Like a
Well,
gray
like,
border. Nothing
if you look
too.
at- I mean, the opportunity shop does not, that actually looks engraved. That looks like an etched three-dimensional, the letters. So,
I think it is.
yes, I don't think it's quite like the opportunity shop.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right. I can take a look, but I'm pretty sure you're right that it is etched.
I mean, otherwise it looks fine. I think you may want to have them just add some thin rule.
Yeah, and I think maybe black is not quite the color, but maybe a gray border of some sort.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
That's
So
my.
are we having him return?
Yeah, I kind of think so,
I mean,
unfortunately.
yeah, it's, if you can do it, it's the width of the border, you may have to bring in your logo a little bit. To
Okay.
accommodate that.
Okay. Just to have less white overall.
Just to
No.
set it
White
off from the
background.
building, to set it
Yeah,
off
just
from
to
the
set it
building.
off from the building.
Okay.
Maybe make it a little bit smaller when there's going to be a border, the whole.
Yeah, that's right.
fine.
Right, and then maybe have the sign guy explain what that is, the 1 inch extrusion, just a frame behind the panel, or is there actual a frame that we'll see around the panel? Because that could be an opportunity to paint the frame.
Okay.
And can you just confirm the vinyl letters, please?
Okay. Will do.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sam, so the next meeting is Wednesday, the 17th at 8 o'clock.
All right.
And I will put you on the agenda as long as I get the revised plans 1 week prior to the meeting, which I think is the 10th.
Okay.
So, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it almost looks like all that casework, all that casing around the storefront and stuff is white. And then that kind of that siding's a little bit. I pulled up a Google Earth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of an off-white, that hardy board or whatever is on the
Uh-huh.
top section
Mhm.
of that.
Still, the
Just a
border
thin
will help.
border. Just a thin border. I think it'll.
It
Yeah.
will help.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, guys.
All right.
So the
Thank you.
vinyl lettering, the extrusion, the border
Yep.
are the main things, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. See you in 2 weeks.
Okay, we'll
You
see you on the
unshare
17th.
your screen.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Have a good night, Sam.
Good night, guys.
Okay.
All right.
So we have Greg for 16 Hollow Ridge Road.
Good evening. How are you?
Hello.
How are
Thanks.
you?
Nice to meet you all.
Meet you.
Okay, are you able to share your screen?
You know, I knew you were going to ask that. And I have to tell you, I'm probably one of only 5 people in the world who is not good at that.
No worries, I just got to learning too, so don't worry. And used to save me
I
some
just
time.
don't want to mess anything up. I can try, but I can't really.
I
You
can
won't
do
mess
it.
anything up.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
pull it up. Hold on one second. Okay, can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll down and you just tell me when to stop and you can do
Okay.
the talking.
So, yeah, you can. So, we're looking here at a new construction, single family home, 4,200 square feet plus basement, set on an interior lot. Can you just scroll down to Google Map right after that? So we can see the context. It's set down a private, not private, but shared with one more house driveway, and sits in the woods. You know, it's heavily wooded site, sloping towards entrance to the subdivision. We can keep scrolling. These are the elevations. It's uses clapboard and stucco as the materials, taking advantage of views down the ridge and down the slope. You can see we use a lot of glazing. It's a very private setting.
Right, so the two predominant materials are stucco and clapboard.
Correct. Yes.
Your key says fiber cement.
So fiber cement, in this case, it's a stucco board, basically. It's a stucco. Fiber cement is a material, but it appears as stucco in terms of
But
texture.
it would have joints too, wouldn't it?
It would have joints. Yes, it would be some form of a rain screen.
But you don't show them on your elevation.
We are when we're looking at it, we decided that we'll probably use something which is where we're going to cover the joints actually with material, so it gives you a smoother, kind of more continuous surface.
But that's not a rain screen then.
Well, as I said, originally it was a rain screen, and at this point we think that it's going to be just a regular application of a material.
Wait, does this house already exist? I'm sorry,
It's a new construction.
it's new construction. Okay, I just went on to, I guess those are renderings that I'm looking at
Yeah.
on Zillow.
On Zillow? No, that's a different, that we are buying this site from another developer. Yes, they had on Zillow, they had the different renderings for a different house.
Okay, similar though, very modern and, okay.
Modern,
I'm just trying to,
yeah.
yeah, am I looking at the right address? 16 Hollow Ridge Road. I was just trying to figure out where this is.
Sure. This is a rear facade. As you can see, the slope, what we're doing here is we're really minimizing intrusion and setting the house on top of it. So there is minimal infill and there's minimal chipping involved, kind of working with land. The house itself is highly insulated. We're using 32-inch insulation and for exterior walls and triple glazing, taking advantage of the green features.
Do you have,
Yeah, we have.
any-
I'm sorry, what?
before we kind of move on, because it's
Oh.
such a distinct house, do you have any photos of what's the property size? Where are the closest neighbors?
It's 4 acres,
Uh-huh.
and we can go back. This is our
Okay, these are the
picture of
neighbors.
adjacent neighbors. And as I said, we set down a private road, which we share with just one more house. So we're not set in line with those neighbors. You can go back to the second, Daisy, if you can scroll up again to the Google map, you can see the relation right there.
Looking at it.
Yeah, you can zoom in a little bit. Is it
Uh-huh. I got it.
right there? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
It kind of shows you the context of how it's set.
So can you go back to the renderings, Daisy?
That would be toward, yeah, a little down, I assume. Keep going. I believe you're asking for three-dimensional renderings.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. Right there. Stanley, we ask. So this is the one on the left is the front elevation. That's arrival. Thank you, Daisy. The one below it is the rear elevation. The one next to it at the bottom is facing down the slope. And I believe we have another set of renderings, correct? Daisy, you can scroll down one more page. Yeah, okay. It just gives you kind of more of a context.
So here you have actually the joints, some, but not complete. I mean, there are some sort of joints rendered, horizontal and even vertical.
Yeah, we have some. We have articulation. Clearly, we don't want to have. We still want to make it look like it's. You know, the idea here is to make it look like it's built out of concrete, without using concrete panels.
Yeah, but you don't have them on the elevations. You haven't drawn them, and also they are not.
We did. You can look at. We have horizontal joints on the elevations as well.
But actually, I'm looking at the second rendering, the page 10 out of 11. That the first upper one, I mean that panel would have to have some vertical joints, for example. So I think it's that it's incomplete in terms of that articulation. Some of them are blank, and some of them, you don't have like a horizontal band without a vertical joint all throughout your house.
Well, actually, it's possible, because if you look at it, we have a lot of glazing here. So if you look at it in terms of dimensions, it is possible to do that. But I think it all has to do with scale that is intended here. So.
Right.
I mean, we clearly can add it.
About the representation, like for example, that horizontal band above the garage doors.
Sure.
So that it's impossible to make out of one panel. But I'm just saying, I mean, it would be good if it was completed somehow, that we can see, since it's a new house, and you are presenting it. It would just, because otherwise it's kind of,
Right. We can certainly we can add additional articulation. But
yes.
It could also, yeah. I mean, those verticals are not difficult to add. I mean, we can certainly look at it.
No, I'm not saying it's difficult. It's just I'm saying they are lacking from the drawings.
Okay.
I mean, I think you're showing and saying two different things. I mean, the drawings say fiber cement, and you said rain screen, but this looks like the concrete house that you wanted, but you're trying to make the fiber cement or stucco. I'm not even sure which is. I'm a little confused. You say stucco on the one hand, but then you say fiber cement rain screen boards, which don't come this large.
No, we don't. But you can, if you're using, for example, panel, it is possible to create continuous panel by infilling the joints. To your point, clearly it would not be a rain screen at that point. And I totally agree with you. So, but this is means and methods. I think that we're talking about the exterior appearance here. So to the extent we can achieve an exterior appearance, we will use the materials which are appear to be as
right. And we do care. We do kind of want to know what the materials are. I mean, it's probably on any project we want to see what that is. And I think you're saying one thing, that you wanted it to be a concrete house, but probably due to construction and budget, it's going to be made out of panels. And then I'm not sure what those panels are.
Is this, I'm sorry, I may have missed this part. Is this a spec house? I mean, is it for?
Yeah, we're developers. We're developers. Yeah.
You have not sold this house yet?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna, I mean, all those things, yes. So I'm gonna say one thing. I think I absolutely love the style of the house. But when I look and look at the neighboring houses, they're obviously in a completely different style. Absolutely. I am going to propose that we take, we being the board, take a site visit to see where it is in position to the other houses. I know you have to go down a driveway and you pass one of these houses. This is just in consideration of all the neighbors.
That's fine, no problem.
Because it is so different. Because it is so different. And we'll have to figure out, there are other board members that are not here tonight. We'll have to figure out when we can do that. And obviously we would need, you know, you or someone there to show us exactly where it's going to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then you know, construction wise, you know, yeah, there's means and methods, but it has to be presented consistently between the renderings, drawings, and materials named for us to kind of understand it.
Greg,
we'll make that clear. No problem.
Greg, you were talking about the articulation and on some of the elevations that I do see. Is that a particular detail that's maybe a reveal or something more significant than?
It's envisioned to be some sort of a reveal, correct?
Yeah.
So it would be nice to have all this information exactly about the reveals.
Mm-hmm. We can give you, I mean, we can have something prepared for you for the site visit where you can walk it, understand how it sits in the land, and talk a little bit more about the details as well.
Yeah, and how the corners of whatever material you're using meet. I mean, yeah, right now the renderings look nice and beautiful, like poured concrete, but I don't know what the panels are going to look like, or is it going to be something overlapping, some sort of trim, or
how the wood like butts up against the cement board or whatever it's being used.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we can do the section on that, show you that detail, no problem.
Okay. Otherwise, I don't mind a modern house in Chappaqua.
Well, I love it. I love a modern house, but we've kind of preceding some of the members on this board, we've had this kind of situation before. So I think it would just be in everyone's best interest if we do a site visit.
No, I think we would love to host you guys. I think you will understand exactly how it sits and how private it is and how.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just one other comment, the one elevation with no windows, is there a reason why?
Can we just scroll it, Daisy, can we scroll up? Up.
A102.
Yeah. So that right there. So that's, you know, that you basically looking, and so now we can look at, so this is at the lower level, it's all garage. And above it, it's a bedroom. So let's look at the plans for first floor and the second floor, please, Daisy. Can you scroll down a little bit? Yeah, a little down, a little more. Down to the plan. This is basement, up, down, oh, right here. So you see the first wall is the wall of a garage. Second, and then scroll down one more, please, Daisy. And here you could see how it's a bedroom wall. And then we have a closet, and then we have a office and study. There's a lot of glass on that side. So we just didn't really see where we could add it. I mean, we're certainly open to adding it. I'm not sure exactly where. And also want you to site, you'll see that it's sloping. So whereas it's, it's down slope. So we can do that. I'm just not sure exactly. I would prefer not to do it in the bedroom. We can do it in the garage, but we already added a piece of glass in the garage in the back.
Yeah, in general, just we're not, we prefer not to have a blank facade, even though you could be in the middle of nowhere and, nobody can see it, but it just, it just feels like, why do that? But
you could use a horizontal above the bed and, since you have all those horizontal bands as a window.
We can certainly consider it. The clear story above the bed is a possibility. It's not my personal favorite, just from a standpoint of use of a space, but we can certainly put it there.
yeah, if you could look at that next time, that'd be great.
Yeah, we can look at that.
Okay, so we're gonna have him return. In the meantime, our next meeting is the 17th, so I guess the board
You want to
that's here today.
schedule? Well, you guys want to schedule a visit prior?
They'd have to speak with the chairman and the other board members to try to schedule that. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen before the 17th, but we'll be in contact
Okay.
in the
Do you
meantime.
want us to submit additional information as we discussed for the 17th, or?
Do you want that board before the meeting, or how do you want this?
I don't think it matters either way.
We just can.
You mean,
present it.
when you say the meeting, Daisy, you mean the site visit?
Well, prior to the 17th, do you think you will be meeting before then?
Usually we try to meet on a weekend, I think,
Yeah,
right?
I can't do it this weekend. but-
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Well,
we'll
I'll
be in
make- I'll-
contact. Should he
we'll make that
work
social
on the items that you guys discussed? The materials, the elevation with the
Yeah.
garage. In the meantime, get me that
Yeah.
stuff, and if it means him coming back on the 17th with the revised plans and you still need the site visit, does that work?
Well, there's the weekend of the 13th. That's before,
Yeah.
we could possibly meet then.
Okay.
And we'll have all that additional information that you requested and clarifications by then. So,
Okay.
we'll try to get it to you by middle of next week,
Okay. That's perfect.
potentially. Yeah,
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Thank you.
Looking
Thank you.
forward to meeting you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Do we want to see if Ken is ready with his revised plan?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hi. Is that it? That was the, okay.
We have one more, but
Okay.
if you're ready, we'll
Yeah.
see yours.
Yep, ready, I think.
Okay. Do you want to share your screen?
Yep. 1 second. So let me just see this. Do you see the drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
So we put a double window in the makeup area, and that shows up here. Is the existing house line, so I wanted some separation to the corner board.
So you're leaving the corner board there?
There is a corner board just because this addition's in plane,
Right,
and it, you know,
You
just
can't
to try.
match the siding.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you go back to the new elevation?
Sure. So there's the corner board in which there's a downspout. Hopefully it'll just center on the downspout. And then there's an inch and a half of, you know, siding and paint. And then there's the double window.
Is the second floor overhanging the first floor on this elevation, or just that?
No,
trim
that's
board?
just that's a trim board, yeah.
Okay.
It sort of matches the existing rear elevation that it has this this trim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open something else to show you.
No,
that.
that's okay.
Yeah, there is some of that like in here. So I just put that through. And then yeah, and also Melissa made the toilet door 24 inches, so we did get towel bars and stuff now. There are 2 towel bars, like, and then we swung this, but this might change too, because I think in the bigger shower they can swing in.
Yeah, they could swing both ways.
Both ways. So.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Okay.
I think it's better.
Yeah, I'm inclined to say that's okay. I mean, that horizontal trim board certainly helps. Otherwise, it'd be a massive siding.
It's not my fave, but there's some functionality issues that.
It's also the 2 windows to the left aren't centered on the gable, so there's a lot of kind of asymmetry going on that even. So yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Yep.
Me too.
Yep. I'm good.
You've been approved.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very much.
So Ken, if you can just email me that plan,
Yes.
in 11 by 17, and then when construction drawings can just be sent when they're ready. But in the meantime, just send me this so that I can stamp it approved tomorrow.
Okay. Can I send it to you in PDF form?
Yes, please.
And you also want to hand deliver 11 by 17?
Yes, please.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
All
Thanks,
right, thank
Ken.
you. All right,
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, our next application is 70 Marquardt Drive.
Oh, that's me. All right, I'm going to share.
Okay.
This is a pretty simple, small project. I will, let me start with photos. So this is across the sawmill from us here, or most of us. Marquardt is down a hill and there's a little valley, and they're kind of nestled in a bunch of hills. These are, hang on, oops, neighboring houses. Most of them are kind of colonial. So you can see there, and kind of around surrounding them too. The existing house, let me find all right, here's the front facade of the house that we're working on. There's no changes. It was kind of a garrison colonial, but there's been a lot of additions over time. So I believe this garage and this bit over here is an addition. There was a kind of a doghouse addition up here, and then there was a more modern sunroom addition to the south. So this is the west facade. This is the rear elevation of the house. So this was probably the original house. There was even an addition on the back, and to the right, to the north is kind of what I call the doghouse
Wow.
addition on the top. And then on the south facade, there is this sunroom and just another view of that area. Let me just go back to the north elevation real quick. So the north elevation is just kind of a series of varied windows. There's offices and utility rooms there. But on the south facade, we are adding a Jack and Jill bathroom between this bedroom and this bedroom. And the wall falls exactly kind of in the middle of this window. So what we're going to do is move this window over and add a small window for the bathroom. And let me just go. Where's full size? Well, so here is the second floor plan existing. So right now in the rear of the house, there's a laundry or a bathroom. Over here on the right is the south facade. So this is where we're making the changes on the facade. So there's a bedroom here, and the proposed plan down below is to fit a Jack and Jill bedroom between the two, or bathroom between the two. So the window that was here is going to move over, and we're adding a small window for the bathroom there. And if you see here, up here is the existing facade. It's a little cut off on here. I've got the gallery view on. So right now the sunroom is here. Here are the two windows. Here is a later addition with two windows with shutters. The proposed is to move an egress window to the right, and this is going to be a casement window that looks like a double hung because these don't meet egress code. We're going to add shutters there, and then we're going to fit a small window for the bathroom there. And you can see the plan details of why we're doing that here. The laundry room is going to fit in where the old bathroom was. No change on the exterior there. And that's it for the exterior. So the house has a lot of kind of varied windows and different sizes. But what we're trying to do here is at least bring a window that matches the three of them within this addition, and just fit a smaller room to get daylight into the bathroom. And that's it.
I think it looks fine. You're approved.
I didn't hear from the others. Claudia, Anne's on mute.
Yeah, no,
Melanie, you wouldn't want to put shutters on this left window?
Actually,
Someone's got to fill in for Bob when he's not here.
Does the front? Oh, I didn't even show you. Oh, I actually elevated all the other elevations for you guys.
Let's go through those.
Yeah, look at those. Wow.
Stanley, you didn't have to do a roof plan for this.
This is why Stanley wanted me to join the call.
Yeah, exactly. No, otherwise I couldn't do this.
I know. I see now.
You're right. You're right. Yes, for Bob's sake, we could add shutters on that.
Just on that one.
Yeah. Daisy, do you want me to do a quick screenshot and add shutters?
Okay.
Can't we could just approve them?
Well, I don't want to be special or anything.
Well,
You're not.
Right here, I'll do it in front of your eyes. So there's a shot.
Oh yes, perfect.
That's good. And they're going to be red, okay?
Yep.
okay.
Oops, and they'll be equal. So
Yeah, that's nice.
211103. Okay, so
Boom. There you go.
Daisy, I'll send this to you.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's it, guys. Actually, it does look better with shutters.
Yeah. it
All
does.
right.
Yeah, you have enough room right there to put a full shutter in with that roof, that sunroom roof?
We'll see how accurate I was. I'm pretty,
Yeah, okay, I got you.
anal about my dimensions, but yeah, thanks for channeling Bob, Ann. Okay. All right, guys. Thank
You're
you.
All right.
booked. All
All
right,
right,
guys.
thanks.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Bye.